Baby, we in here tonight. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing tonight? Just wanted to come through and just have a little chit chat. Nothing too major, you know. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Because I want to run to the store before they close and get a few items. What's up? What's up, Natasha? What's up, Naturally Angie? What's up, Miss Diaz and Bev and Mary? Come on, I try to be. I try to be. What's up, Vita? What's up, Jerry and D Rich? What's up, Rob J in the city? What's up, y'all? What's up, AJ? What's up? What's up, Life with Rose? Brenda and Tina. Okay. What's up, Diva? What's up, Marjan? Thank you. What's up, Eartha? Come on, Eartha Kid. Shout out to Eartha Kid. What's up, Petrus? Yeah. Wait for a few more people to get in. We're gonna go ahead and hit the start button so we can get some stuff out of the way. You know, I wanted to make a video. I wanted to make a video about the Housewives, and we'll talk about. Remind me to mention that at the end of this video. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the mess. So, a lot of you already know that Irv Gotti. Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for subscribing. So, a lot of you know that Irv Gotti passed away, and there was a lot of conversation surrounding 50 Cent and his response to Irv Gotti and his passing. Ashanti came out and she released a statement. And cousin Rodney, you was looking good in those elevator pictures earlier, looking like you was ready to go steal somebody's husband and hit a say. I know that's right. Thank you to the Honda 07. You know that I don't do stuff like that no more. Okay, that was back in my 20s. I'm too old for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The girls in 2025 do not play about their man, honey. You will get shot in your face. Okay, so I don't play around. Well, Ashanti came out and she released a statement, and this is what she had to say. And then I have something to say, and I hope what I'm about to say does not rub people the wrong way. I hope you have some type of understanding for the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Okay. I can't believe things ended like this, and it makes me so sad. We weren't on the best terms the past few years, but as I've always said, through our ups and downs, I will forever be grateful for everything that you've done for me. We made history, and that will remain infinite. I've always respected your musical genius and ability to push me to be my best. All the greatness and positive things that came far outweigh the dark and negative times. I've always prayed for you to find peace, sending love and prayers to the entire family. Rest well. Rest in peace, Irv. Girl, tonight girl, I got that gasoline in this glass tonight, girl. Girl, tonight I put the champagne away. I needed a little sip tonight. Because baby, the way stuff been going, I needed something a little stronger. I didn't want no 11% tonight. I needed 40. Okay. Can I say something, y'all? Can I say something? Rodney, I promise to join your Patreon when you start it. Thank you, Pisces Unicorn. Thank you so much, baby. The way it's going, I gotta start one real fast, baby. Girl, that got my nerves bad on this side of town. Girl, them people said that I had a violation for harassment and bullying. I said, girl, what? Cause you was looking real slim. You were looking real slim and sexy in the photo shoot earlier. Yes, thank you, Easy. But I told you I'm trying to get skinny, baby. Girl, I'm trying to get skinny. I'm sorry. For me, this is just for me. I can't talk for nobody else. Being a big girl ain't fun. Okay, it's too much. Girl, your back be hurting, your knees be hurting. I don't have time for it. So I'm trying to get back to my good weight. Okay. Um. So listen. You know what I think? I think that life is a big mind, Fuck. And I really do believe that. I think it's weird that just take Irv Gotti out of the conversation for a little bit. I've noticed this a long time ago, like a long, long time ago, that when people pass away, even if that person was a terrorist, even if that person was a menace to society, even if that person, girl, caused chaos and confusion, was an agent of chaos, they may have done some good things, right? But for some reason, people are expected to not talk about the things that that person could have done to someone that impacted them negatively. So, like when you die, the only thing that you are supposed to say are good things about this person, even if that was not the case. Like I saw a lot of people saying that Ashanti was, a class act and she was very classy in her statement. And I was like, why does she have to be classy in her statement? Because the last time we heard Ashanti talking about Irv, it was not good things. Now, I'm not saying that Irv has not done good things or had not done good things for Ashanti, because I'm sure that he had. But the last time we heard Ashanti speak about Irv, she was talking about how trifling of a nigga he was. But Ashanti can't say that now. She has to come out and be someone with class. And she has to take the high road because he has kids and a wife. And you're not supposed to say these things about this man. And I think that is absolutely crazy. No matter how you treat someone, even if you've done some great things for that person cannot come out and say exactly how you did and what you did. Oh, he doesn't have a wife? Okay. Because then it will look as though you're disrespecting the dead. And how dare you? And you shouldn't say those things. And I'm like, what if this person actually was hell on wheels? Like, can you imagine? I can tell y'all what would happen if Puff Daddy died anytime soon, because we're all gonna die. But if Puff Daddy died before Cassie, and Cassie came out and said, fuck that nigga. He did this to me. I guarantee you my last $2. People will come out and say that Cassie was being disrespectful. She needs to shut up. That man has kids, and she's wrong for saying what she said. Even if Cassie is saying this is how he treated me, yeah, he probably did some good, but the bad outweighed the good. People will say that I almost bet you people will say that Cassie was wrong for speaking ill of Diddy after his death. I just think it's crazy. I think that it's absolutely nuts that people think that 50 Cent is wrong. Now, this is where we're going to have to just agree to disagree, because I saw a lot of y'all saying that 50 Cent was wrong on my comment section. That's completely fine. We don't have to agree. We're going to have to just agree to disagree. I think that it is absolutely nuts that people can know the backstory and still not understand why 50 Cent feels the way that he feels. Now, I'm not taking up for no 50 Cent, but we have to just paint the picture. They had some beef. shit going on. I don't know who started it, but 50 Cent was sitting in front of his grandmother's home. That's what the article said. And he was shot 9 times. And that doesn't even count how many bullets actually went in that direction. Girl, as far as we're concerned, it could have been 40, 50 bullets that went flying in 50 Cent's direction, and 9 hit him, and the other 40 or 50, girl, went inside of the house. We don't know if 50 Cent's grandmother could have been in the house. We don't know if his nieces, nephews, cousins, grandmama, girl, we don't know who could have been in that house. But we know that they say that they shot at 50 Cent while he was sitting in front of his grandmother's home. He received all 9? Okay, so they say he received all 9. How do y'all expect for this man to then turn around and not say something about Irv Gotti passing away, even though they say that Irv Gotti was not necessarily behind the trigger? They say that he was associated with the person who shot 50. Why do people then expect 50 to just be like, of course he's going to rejoice that Irv Gotti was taken out of here before him. You tried to get me, but life got you. I think it's absolutely, I'm sorry, I do. There's no way that you could shoot at me 9 times and think that when you die, I won't pop a bottle. I think it's weird that all of a sudden I hear so many people scream, where I'm from, in the hood, in the street, in the hood, in the street, in the hood, in the hood. I grew up the street. Now all of a sudden, all the hood niggas and street bitches, all of a sudden now, girl, all of a sudden y'all got a heart. Now all of a sudden the street niggas and the hood niggas, now all of a sudden the street niggas and the hood niggas gotta think with their heart. Girl, out of all the carrying all the street niggas and hood niggas do, now all of a sudden it's you being insensitive. Girl, what? You say pop it in private. They didn't shoot him in private. Y'all say pop it in private. They didn't shoot him in private. They shot him in public on his grandmother's front porch. So if they shot him in public, why he can't rejoice in public? I'm just saying, I just don't understand when hood people start all of a sudden having rules to the game. Either you're going to be a hood nigga, either you're not going to be a hood nigga. Either you're going to be a street bitch, or either you're not going to be a street bitch. You can't be a hood bitch or a street bitch and then be involved in all types of shit and then all of a sudden start making up these rules. I'm not no hood nigga. I'm not no street nigga. But I do think it's weird for people who live that type of lifestyle or act as if they understand the lifestyle, that all of a sudden start putting, well, this is the rule when somebody die. After they shoot at you 9 times, if they die or if you feel like they have something to do with your death, you really not supposed to say nothing. Girl, what? Huh? Is that how it goes? I really do get confused on how, like, some people, like, I don't understand it. Sorry, but I would have paid him dust. Paid him the dust he is now. Thank you, Am Easy. I'm not saying I would have done it again. I'm not a street nigga or a hood nigga. But I can understand, and I do think it's weird that people are expecting 50 Cent. I think it's weird for people to expect 50 Cent out of all the niggas out here to have some type of coup when somebody dies. Look at how 50 Cent operates with people who are his employees. We've seen 50 Cent disrespect Natari. Girl, and Natari don't bother nobody. 50 Cent don't even fuck with his own son. And his son looks just like him. 50 Cent don't even fuck with his own blood. Do you hear me? So for people to act as if now all of a sudden he's going to have some respect for a nigga who he think has something to do with him being shot is absolutely, girl, it's not, it doesn't even make sense. Now y'all expect him, right? Now y'all expect him to have some type of decorum and politeness. 50 Cent don't even fuck with his son. The son who looks just like him. But y'all think he gonna have some respect for Irv Gotti. I'm just saying it don't make sense. That's all I'm saying. Girl, that's all I'm saying. 50 Cent is ignorant. And he's been ignorant, and he's gonna forever be ignorant. And that's just what it is. Okay, anyways, that's all I had to say about that. Okay. So, girl, can we move on? Girl, we're trying to get out of here tonight. Okay. So, baby, when I tell you, long story short, Nikki, Miss Nikki, baby, girl, Nikki from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She has 2 kids with LiAngelo Ball. Well, this weekend, Nikki let it be known that LiAngelo is basically with another girl, another woman named Rashida Nicole. Nikki let it be known that she has a 2-month-old with LiAngelo, and she's also going through postpartum. Nikki hadn't even said the girl's name. She hadn't even mentioned the girl at all. The girl, for some reason, felt hit, and she came out and did a video. And then Nikki came out and responded to the video with post on her IG story. Then later in the day, I look up, LiAngelo had posted a picture of him and the girl in New Orleans. I said, oh, girl. Some people say, and I don't know the backstory. I'm gonna try to find out if this is true or not. Some people say that Nikki actually got her karma because Nikki allegedly was a side chick when he was with another girl. Some people say this is Nikki's karma. I don't know. I don't keep up with Nikki. LiAngelo, or I never heard of the Rashida girl until now. I don't keep up with any of them. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Girl, I was like, what are we gonna talk about in Hot Topics today? You know, I call myself the king of Hot Topics. I was like, what are we gonna talk about today? So I was like, oh, I saw something happen with Nikki and LiAngelo and this girl. I said, girl, let's just talk about this. I didn't think that y'all was even gonna watch. Girl, I really don't be thinking y'all can watch my video. I know. Girl, I need to work. I need to work on my self-esteem, okay? Girl, I didn't think y'all was gonna watch the video. I was like, I'm gonna put it out, and whoever watch it. But y'all was watching. I was like, oh, so the girls are actually watching, okay? So that's why I even reported on the story because I didn't have really anything to talk about, and I saw that, and so I was like, let me just talk about this. I don't care what nobody say, and I'm not changing my mind on this. I think Nikki should be swinging Rashida every which way but loose, and I think that she should get one of her cousins to beat the dog shit out of LiAngelo. I am of the belief that you should not be with anybody if you don't want to be with them anymore. If you're not happy, leave. But I do think it's a tad bit fucked up at how it appears that they really fucking with Nikki. Like, you left her. You with the new girl and you done moved on. Why are you posting pictures the same day? Basically, it's almost like you're picking at a scab. Like, if you don't want to be with Nikki, don't be with Nikki. But for him to post pictures, girl, let's take Rashida out of the conversation. For him to post pictures after this woman just said she's going through postpartum, and you're going to post pictures of you with your new girlfriend, I think is absolutely disrespectful. I really, really do. I really, really do. Because I guarantee you, if Nikki posts a picture with a man holding them kids, Since you want to play games, if I go get another nigga and let him rock these kids to sleep, then you gonna have a fucking fit. He probably wouldn't even care, right? Girl, I be beating the shit. Girl, I feel like Nikki should be stomping. What's her face? Girl, I do. I feel like Nikki should be stomping, bitch. I'll be stomping it, girl. I'll be stomping. Not me, because I don't hit girls. I'm just saying if I was Nikki, girl, I'm not a fighter. But I'm just saying, if I was Nikki, girl, I wouldn't even be mad if Nikki was stomping that girl. Bitch, I'll be just like this, bitch. Hold up. Girl, I'll be just like this. This fucking bitch. And I'll be in the background talking about, get that hoe! Get her! Get her, Nikki! Get her! Stomp her! Be stomping that motherfucking bitch. Bitch, I'll be stomping her ass. You want to play these motherfucking games? I'm so ignorant. Hey! They are so motherfucking ignorant. Rashida, Tim Anderson, old mistress, peep the tattoo. I need to look into that. Girl, I'm serious. I'll be stomping her ass. And this is what she came out and said. Listen to this. Rashida, we ain't got no problem with Rashida. Rashida, we don't even know you. But Rashida, we need you to mind your business. Listen. This is what Rashida came out and said. They were never. You have to listen because there's a lot of background noise, okay? Listen carefully. There's a lot of noise in the back. Married. Let's be clear. That's number one. Number two, since she, again, wants to play victim, Miss Nikki, baby, weren't you texting him saying you were taking you and the kids to go see Floyd Mayweather? And we all know that Floyd don't even want you. But you keep saying that Floyd wanted to take care of you and he still love you and blah, 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 blah. And Floyd, this is not to clickbait you, I'm sorry, but it's like you want to keep being the victim. Why? The lady has trolled me the entire time. They have not been together, whatever the case may be. Nah, I'm not going for it. Nah. All y'all want to come at me, talk about me, this, that, and the third. This lady is a racist. She don't like blacks. She don't like gays. She don't like transgenders. She don't like Mexicans. They sit up and talk about all y'all while y'all think y'all got a friend. Y'all want to call me botch and all. What's up, Cynthia G? Rashida acts like Nikki did something to her, like it's personal. When she says Nikki is racist, she really means she doesn't like black women. Rashida may be doing this on purpose to prove a point to Nikki. Shout out to Cynthia G. There's other stuff. I have a stomach cover-up tattoo. All my tattoos, honestly, are cover-ups because I got them really young. And it was so dumb and stupid, they had to make it super bigger. Yeah. Thank you, Carrie Cook. And Nikki is postpartum. I don't even like her, but this is dangerous. We're talking about mental health. Let's be serious. Thank you. I have a couple stretch marks on my side and my booty because, like, I'm big. What else is it? But my face card eats all day, boo. I'm not trying to build on narratives nowhere. I'm just tired. Is it good? Listen. Tip for the stomp out. Thank you, the real booby. Let me say something. All I'm gonna say is this. I don't like when gay boys do it. I don't like when straight women do it. Non-binary, non-gender conforming, trans, girl, bi, straight, girl, pansexual, bisexual. I do not like when y'all get into a relationship with somebody and then you start to regurgitate the information that they've told you. In real life, Rashida Nicole, you don't know shit about Nikki and her man except for the shit that he told you. Okay? Because all this shit about Floyd Mayweather and what she said and the conversations that she had, you wouldn't know any of that unless it came from him. And I'm gonna even go and say this. If Rashida is homophobic, not Rashida, if Nikki is transphobic and homophobic and she done had conversations about the trans and the gays and the lesbians, then girl, your nigga has to. Okay? She ain't having the conversations about her goddamn self. So if she having them, she had them damn sure with LiAngelo. Rashida, you don't even know what's going on. You really don't. You don't know what's going on in that situation for you to be out here basically echoing what he told you. Like this right here. Listen to this.
I wasn't even going to address this, but I'm tired of people playing victim on the internet. One, people move on, things change. Yes, it may not be updated or addressed to the internet because it's not for y'all. People have private lives. We have real lives out here. You don't know what's going on. So everybody coming for me and trying to slut shame me and woman shame me, and I'm so sick of that narrative. Like, y'all so quick to blame the woman. Y'all don't know what's going on. People love to play victim for the internet. Half the time, that lady don't even have her kids. Let's be clear. There is.
How would you know that? Because we saw you rolling through the French quarters in New Orleans. He didn't have them either. Okay? How would you know what Nikki got going on with her kids? Again, all of this information has to be coming from him. Because where else would you be getting this information from? Because Nikki ain't telling it to you.
No abandonment over here. Number two, the lady and her family are racist. I don't care what anybody says. She always got the N-word in her mouth. You are not black at all. No, surprise.
And I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to defend Nikki because I really don't keep up with Nikki at all. At all. I can tell you the last time I saw that lady was when she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And that's the guy I do not keep up with Nikki. I thought her last name was Mudarris. Girl, and I think it's Mudarris. Okay? Girl, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done with it. If Nikki is over there saying the N-word, your baby daddy let her. If all she says is the N-word, your man don't have no problem with it. It's kind of like no shade. It's kind of like Jeannie Mae. I call her Jeannie Mae Jenkins. It's like Jeannie Mae Jenkins says she like her dark meat on the side. Why the fuck I'm getting outraged that Jeannie Mae Jenkins said she like her dark meat on the side, and then Jesus turned around and had a baby with her? Hell, he knew what the fuck she said. he knew that Jeannie said she like her dark meat on the side, and he still married her. So what the fuck I look like it worked up for? He knows she say the N-word, and he still had 2 kids with her. It is what it is. I don't know. Is Nikki racist though? I don't know. I don't know nothing about Nikki or her family. I think Rashida is a gorgeous girl. We got to give her that. I was like, oh, Rashida is such a pretty girl. But Rashida, baby, you going outside. I don't put nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't put nothing past no man who has a 2-month-old baby and is already in a new relationship. We don't know the ins and outs of what was happening between Nikki and LiAngelo. We don't. They could have been broken up a long time ago. But I'm sorry. A 2-month-old baby and you already got a whole new girl? Something in the water ain't clean. Bearded Rodney is back, so handsome. This heifer went in Nikki's house and took her husband and her here to say, thank you, Sheena, a 2-month-old. That girl has a 2-month-old and I think a toddler. And y'all have the nerve to be on the internet. I don't know. But LiAngelo, that nigga is trash. He is absolute trash. Out of everybody, you should want to make sure that your baby mama who's going through postpartum, that she's okay. But no, you want to get on the internet basically picking at the girl. I don't like stuff like that. I don't. If he don't want to be with Nikki, he ain't got to be with Nikki, kids and all. But I do think there is a way to move when you know that you're ending a relationship and your baby mama has said that she's going through postpartum. And Rashida is from what Nikki said, Rashida is older than her. And Nikki says she's 34, even though Nikki, can I say something, girl? Rashida, shout out to Nikki. Nikki, you ain't no 34. I don't care what the fuck you say. Now, Nikki, now the Google says she's 34. Nikki ain't no motherfucking 35. Nikki a good 38. Okay, I don't care. Baby, Nikki, you ain't no motherfucking 35. Nikki every minute 38. That's what I said. Nigga, I was gonna hit you with a good 41 if we go here, nigga. I was gonna hit Nikki with a good 41. Okay? Bitch, I was gonna hit Nikki with a good 40, 41 if we gonna be honest about it. I'm trying to be nice by saying she 38. But Nikki, you ain't no 34. Okay? That's what you ain't. Okay? If Hazel E is 44, Nikki, you ain't too far behind Hazel E. I don't give a fuck what the Google say. Nikki ain't no 34. But shout out to Nikki. Okay? Nikki, we all graduated together, girl. Don't okay? Nikki, we all graduated together, girl. Don't even try it. Okay? Bitch, don't even try and play. We all walked high school together, girl. It's giving early 99 in the 2000s. Shout out to Juvenile. Girl, it's giving early 99 in the 2000s, baby. Okay? We all walked at the same time. All around the same time. Talk about 34. I said 34 where? Now, Nikki look good, but Nikki, you ain't no 34, though. I'm going to need to see a birth certificate for that one, baby. Because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, child. But yeah, Rashida is such a gorgeous girl. She is a gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. Rashida is a gorgeous girl, but that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Girl, you about to get dogged out. When I tell you that man is about to wear you low, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, y'all would do better just go ahead and go into the sperm bank and getting y'all some sperm and having y'all kids by y'all damn self. Cause y'all gonna end up by y'allself raising them by y'allself anyways. Girl, Nikki, girl, you should have just went to the sperm bank. That man is all the way. That man was all the way in New Orleans, trolloping a new girl around French Quarters, while you back in LA raising 2 kids by yourself. Girl, it don't make no sense. Rashida, girl, he about to dog you out. Girl, he about to dog you out next. Girl, you gonna have that child. He gonna leave you too. Let me tell you something. An ancient nigga can come at any age. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Ancient niggas come at every age group. But we have to be honest. The likelihood of this boy being 26 and wanting to settle down and have a family is not very high. When he got with Nikki, if we're going to be honest, Nikki, you was a fool for getting with his young ass in the first place. That boy was what, 22, 23 when Nikki got with him? And you really thought y'all was about to have y'all fairy tale and live happily ever after? Girl, you thought you was getting a Prince Charming, but you was really getting girl, girl, you was really getting a villain. I'm just saying, girl, a lot of y'all be thinking y'all be getting y'all Prince Charming. Baby, y'all better y'all better call Drea. Drea the only bitch you doing it right, okay? Drea we gonna be honest, girl. Prayers for the victims of the Alaska, Arizona plane crashes yesterday. Southern Purchase, thank you so much. Y'all heard about the plane crash. I think one person died. I think like 4 people were injured. I think it happened on the what is it called? The runway. She wanted a check. Oh, it was 10 people. I heard Nikki had her own money too. That's a good thing. I will say this much, girl. I shouldn't be saying this, but the good thing about when you let me shut up. The good thing about when you do have kids by ain't shit nigga, especially if you got your own money, you got your own money. So at least at the very end of the day, you know your kid's gonna be taken care of. Not to say he should not contribute. That now don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that he should not contribute. And then don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is they said Nikki got her own money anyways. So at least that part, financially, the kid's not gonna go without. Now she still needs to put his ass on child support. Okay. Can y'all see me? Oh, girl, something happened. Okay. It went blank and then it said reconnect. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, she needs to change those kids' last names. She really do. She for real, for real. Girl, in real life, the only thing LiAngelo wanted was some kids, so his last name could be continued. That's it. I told y'all my daddy tried to get my mama to change my last name, and I told her hell no. Wayne said hell because I was a child. I told her no. I still remember that conversation to this day. Y'all be thinking that kids don't understand what's going on. Well, I didn't know. I couldn't really, articulate the ins and outs. I still remember my mama coming to me telling me that my daddy wanted to change my last name because she had put him on child support, and he said that was what he wanted. White women are weird to me in that regard. They actually believe that they're going to get a better black man than we get. They're clear. They clearly do think they're better, and that's the sad thing about in real life, child. They really do. And girl, they be getting dogged out. Like, girl, your experience ain't gonna be no different. But I think it is because white women do think they are better, right? So because I think that I'm better, I'm not saying me as a white woman, clearly, but because if I think I'm better, then he not gonna treat me the same way that he treat you. Because one, these niggas talk about y'all to us. You know what I'm saying? That's why the white girl, like, yeah, for example, Yes Jules. I haven't finished watching Wags to Riches yet, but like Yes Jules, that's why Yes Jules act the way she act. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Yes Jules act like that because the niggas hype her up to act that way. Remember when Daniel Caesar came out and defended Yes Jules and he lost his whole career? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember when Daniel Caesar came out and he was defending Yes Jules and he basically told y'all he ain't give a fuck about what none of y'all had to say? And y'all could cancel him, and y'all canceled him for real. Yes. Now I heard that I heard that it wasn't Anyways, I haven't finished watching the season, but I feel like that's why the white girls act the way they act because the niggas will tell them like they just jealous or they this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see Erica Mena. Her go-to is to call y'all some monkeys. Hey, let me shut up. Hello. But when you got Safari over there talking about your hair is so real, remember? I know y'all remember what I'm talking about. Remember when Safari and Erica, when she was pregnant, and they were down to, I think it was VH1 at the time, and they did that thing on YouTube. It was on the VH1 website, I believe. And he was talking about how her hair was so real, and how I think when she got in the water, he was surprised that her hair didn't come off. Thank you, Lexi. Remember? And I was like, this nigga is so full of shit. Let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj is a lot of things, but the heifer ain't bald headed. Nicki Minaj has a head full of fucking hair. So for you to be with Nikki for as long as you were with Nikki, and to act as if you have not been around black women who have long hair, but you playing this game in front of Erica Mena, you see what I'm saying? Ate down you up like a Caesar salad. Thank you, Clanisha Garland. Thank you. It's shit like that. But yeah, that's part of the reason why they act the way they act, because these niggas will gas them up to make them think, one, you better than them. So then when you like Jeannie Mae running around her girl like a chicken with her head cut off because she can't believe that Jeezy is dogging her out. But girl, this is the same nigga who threatened to kill his son and hemmed his son up. Why you thought that he was going to disrespect his son, but he wasn't going to disrespect you? Look at Yes Jules. She down to Wags and Riches talking about the nigga who she was talking to. Girl, pretty much made her feel like she wasn't about shit. You see what I'm saying? Look at Erica Mena. Erica Mena, girl, Erica Mena is the same size as my nieces. Girl, Safari done dragged her and girl wore her out to the point Erica Mena was walking around her looking like she was sick. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Baby, like they dog y'all out. Okay? Man, when y'all get the same nickel. Girl, y'all get the same nickel. You ain't no better. And they gonna show you better than they can tell you. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay, let's move on, y'all. Rashida about to find out the hard way. And Rashida, you too goddamn old. Because if Nikki is 39, that means that Rashida, you about 40, 41. Okay? So for you to be that goddamn old and to still be a goddamn fool, that's what I'm saying. Erica is in a wait, T2 playing with that man. Okay? Thank you, Kanisha. Jenny went on that submission tour. She sure did. Baby, that's another thing too. I want to talk about that for a quick second. Jenny went on that submission tour as a dig against black women. She wanted to teach a black woman how to submit, and now she's in the same position as his black baby mamas. Sure did. I remember. I never watched The Real. Thank you, Cynthia G. I never watched The Real like that. I would tune in from time to time because I just never got into The Real. I just couldn't. I remember Jeannie talking about how she likes to be submissive and how she likes for her man to take control, and how when she comes home, girl, just for you to turn around and Jeezy swing your ass every which way but loose. I remember Jeannie saying that shit out of her own goddamn mouth. I said, girl, you sound like a fool. And now look at you. The nigga had your shit in boxes with mouse traps around the bitch. Bitch, Jeezy had that girl shit. Jeezy had that shit. Girl, Jeezy had that bitch shit outside in boxes with mouse traps around him. I said, oh God. Girl, they said Jeezy had mouse traps around that girl's shit. I said, girl, this is a fucking mess. This nigga is wearing your ass out. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. But this nigga is wearing your ass out, Jenny Ma. Okay? I said, not mouse traps. I said, oh, girl, he trying to turn your feet up, bitch. You need some steel-toe boots, girl. Girl, you gotta go put you some boots on. Can you imagine walking around there with some little Tory Burch sandals on, some little Christian Dior sandals? Girl, just trying to get your shit, and girl, all of a sudden you step on a mousetrap and fuck your whole big toe up and your pinky toe. Girl, 3 blind mice. I'm laughing. LOL. Thank you, Nashina. I'm serious. I said that's a goddamn mess. Oh, girl. I said, girl, the devil is busy, baby. The devil is busy, and his name is Jeezy. He's talking to wear your ass out too. And he wore her ass out too. It's sad. It's sad. It really is. It really is. Anyways, y'all, let's move on. It's unfortunate, the poor unfortunate souls, so sad but true. Girl, poor unfortunate souls. That's what I call. Girl, no shade. Girl, I call the people poor unfortunate souls in my Ursula voice. Girl, poor unfortunate souls. Girl, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all gonna learn, baby. Y'all gonna learn. Anyways, okay, let's move on. So y'all already know that the mess that was happening on Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly, of course, did a live, and this is some of what she had to say about Dr. G. So long story short, not to go over everything. Dr. G is back on Married to Medicine. They went on a couple's trip and the shit hit the fan. Quad is in a new relationship. Dr. G is married. They were asking questions and the shit just went left. Okay. And Dr. Heavenly was giving some behind the scenes tea of some of the things that happened on her YouTube page. So let's take a listen to what some of Dr. Heavenly had to say.
Tell y'all what really happened on Patreon, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit, right? Dr. G got mad and he started screaming at Sweet Tea. Y'all saw some of it, but y'all didn't saw. I don't know why we let not getting the ass at belligerent and they show it, but they don't show other people's shit. For example, when Contessa and Quad got into it, they didn't show it. When Quad and Sweet Tea got into it at the girls' trip, they didn't show it. But they would show Matt getting that ass getting an argument with everybody. I don't know, maybe it's expected of me. I don't know. But Dr. G got real mad. In fact, he stood up and he started screaming at Sweet Tea, talking about stop talking. They only showed a part of it. Now, when he got up and started, he said, you talk too fucking much. You shut the fuck up. I thought he was talking to Sweet Tea because everybody, King was sitting right here. They couldn't see. We thought he was still talking to Sweet Tea. Cecil got up and got in between them because he was like on Sweet Tea and it was so cringing. I was like, God damn, what the hell? And to me, honestly, Sweet Tea didn't even really say that much. It was Quad. Quad was talking cash shit. She was talking about, and things I can't say, but she was talking about things that happened in their marriage and the things that he did to her. And you know, I just saw a tape on Instagram or somewhere that was out there that said everything, but it was all said at the reunion. So I don't know why I can't say it. It was all said at the last reunion 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago when they was on there together. 4, 5, 6 years ago. But anyway, I ain't supposed to talk about it. But he started screaming at Sweet Tea, and then he said, shut the fuck up. So I'm trying to keep the men, like I'm a messy bitch, but I'm trying to keep the men not to get into it. So when they asked me, well, who was he talking to? I said he was talking to Sweet Tea. This bitch ass Toya said, oh no, he wasn't talking to Sweet Tea. He was talking to Quad when he said, shut the fuck up. You talk too fucking much. Did they play shut the? I think they just played you talk too fucking much. He said, shut the fuck up. You talk too fucking much. King is a calm guy. He looking like this. We was wondering why we talking to Sweet Tea like this. And then Cecil got in front of them like, from what I can remember, he tried to break it up. Simone said the game was over. All I wanted was Cecil. Because Cecil, my guy, Cecil, please tell these people it was not me this time. Like this time, it was not me. My questions were easy peasy. It was supposed to be light and funny. You know what I'm saying? And it just got out of hand. I'll tell y'all what really happened.
Girl. Girl, she said Dr. G. She said Dr. G was yelling at Sweet Tea to the point where Cecil had to step in. She said Dr. G was yelling at. Didn't I tell y'all that I said this in my review? If you go back and listen, I said, really and truly, Sweet Tea wasn't even really saying nothing. And the stuff that Quad and Sweet Tea was saying to each other, it didn't really seem that bad. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? I said, girl, it really wasn't. It was just like, okay, girl, they just being shady, but things ain't really went left. It wasn't until Toya asked that question, and then when Dr. G said to Quad that we don't care what you think, and that's when it really just went downhill. And then he got mad at Sweet Tea, but Sweet Tea really wasn't saying nothing from what I saw. From what I saw, okay, here you go back. I'm not about to do this with y'all tonight. When I tell y'all Dr. G was losing it, he was like, girl, they cut a lot out. Dr. Heavenly did say years ago that she thinks that they cut a lot out to try to protect them because of them being doctors, which I get it to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, girl, if Heavenly gonna run her big mouth ass down here and tell us everything, y'all might as well go ahead and show it. At this point, y'all might as well go ahead and show. Girl, he was like, "Bitch," when I tell you, bitch, Dr. G was like, "Hold up, I gotta do it in his voice. I gotta do it in his voice. Hold up, I gotta do it in his voice. I'm gonna do it in Dr. G voice. Be good, babe, be good. Be good. You good. You good. We good. Be good, babe. Be good. Be good. Be good, babe. Babe, be good. Be good. She good. We good. Be good, babe. Be good. I said, oh, girl. She's losing it. Girl, she's losing it. I said, girl, she's losing it. Girl, y'all need to get her. Girl, y'all need to get her out of here. And I'm talking about Dr. G. Y'all need to get her out of here. Baby, she is losing her mind. Girl, baby, Dr. Heavenly said that girl, Cecil had to get up. She says, yes, I'm driving that point home. Dr. Heavenly said that Cecil had to get up because Dr. G was acting a fool. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why they had to leave, why they had to cut the scene early. Remember when, because I think we're going to get back into it. Quad was doing a whole bunch of carrying on. Dr. G was cussing the shit out of Sweet Tea. That's why Dr. Heavenly, not Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, yeah, I can't even get that. Thank you. Dr. Simone said the hotel called. Now it makes sense. Because even when I was watching, I was like, it wasn't like, that's what I'm saying. They leave so much out because when I was watching it, I was like, it's not a lot going on to the point where the hotel will call them. One, we already know the hotel knows that they're shooting a show. So now it makes sense. That means they had to be doing a lot of cutting up. For the hotel to already know they're shooting a show, and then for the hotel to call and say, y'all gotta go. Girl, that means it was a lot going on outside. Listen to this part.
So everybody broke up and everybody started talking in different groups. Quad still drunk boots. And I don't.
Thank you, Tanisha, showing you some love, cousin. I 1000% believe that man was talking to his wife. Quad was on her man's lap by the time he stormed away. And I quote Quad saying, my man will never talk to me like that. She sure did. So the volume is real loud over there. Matter of fact, look what she said. She said the volume is real loud over there. My man will never talk to me like that. That's what she said. The volume is real loud over there. My man would never talk to me like that. I love Quad. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I love Quad. My dog was looking at me like I had lost it, and I had the Dr. G demonstration gets me every time. Thank you, C. Evans. But I love Quad.
I do get why Greg don't want Greg, Sweet Tea, and her to argue, because when Quad get on her shit, she starts, I guess she was traumatized in her marriage because everything he ever did to her, she said it out there. I mean, she was talking, and they cut it all out because it was so much like that. And to me, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back. If I was Sweet Tea, I would have just ran. I would have just ran and never came back after hearing all of it. Okay, so everybody upset. Then I never saw this until the cam came on the cameras, where Sweet Tea and Greg was going up to the room, and she was like, "Why are you so mad? What you mad? I didn't really do nothing. It was too much hand movement for me." And mind you, this is my point here. This is on television. Understand, there's a camera right in front of you, right? So if you're doing all of this with the camera here, what are you doing when the cameras are gone? Well, I ain't got none either, so I really can't talk because I be cursing a bitch out. And I know the camera there, but I do it anyway, so I can't really talk. But I do feel like it's a double standard with the men. Like, to me, I know y'all gonna say it's wrong, and it is wrong for me to slap the shit out of my man if I get mad. But I feel like if I do this wrong. But if I do, I think the double standard, the man can't touch me. Go run outside, go walk away. So Greg did go walk away. I will say that. But the problem with Sweet Tea and I just think that she be oblivious to what's going on. Like, why are you so? Everybody in the world know why he was mad. Everybody in the world know why he was mad. But at least he walked away, and I'm gonna give him that. Thank you, Dr. G, for walking away. The cameras were there, but I did catch one time at the elevator.
Sweet Tea does not want to believe that Dr. G was really pissed off because Quad was sitting there saying that she gets fucked by her man 15 times a week. Sweet Tea doesn't want to believe that that is the reason why Dr. G was upset. Dr. G was upset because Quad, whom he hadn't had sex with, I think, for the last 3 years of their marriage, is now sitting here 5 feet away from him saying how she opens up her legs to this man 15 times a week and how she's ready to bust it open and give him a baby. Sweet Tea, that's why he was mad.
It looked like he was finna call Quad a hood rat. You know that hood took. He said something, and he fixed it because he knew it was in the camera.
He was about to call Quad a hood rat. Did y'all? I forgot to mention that in my review. Well, they were in the hallway. He said that hood, and then he stopped himself. He was about to call Quad a hood rat. He was.
He said that hood. I mean that woman or something. He said. But anyway, we gonna praise God. But let me give some grace to Dr. G. Let's give some grace to him. I can't even help him. I'm trying to say, if in his mind, I'm trying to be him for a minute, the devil's advocate. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying he probably looks at, okay, he got with Quad because she was a dime piece, right? In his eyes. He always said, I've been taking care of you since the day I met you. And that's what men do. They try to take care of women so they can throw it in your face like he's throwing in her face that I pay all the bills, whatever. I would never have no ninja say that to me. But I feel like I would feel like if I was him, that I got played by Quad. Because my understanding is when they got a divorce, he was paying all the bills. Quad was stacking all her money. He had no clue what Quad was making, and she was making more than him on Married to Medicine. From my understanding, allegedly, but that should be what I think. But she was making more than him, and she was stacking her money. Man, she ain't got no kids. She ain't got, he paying all the bills. The only bill I think she said she paid was her car note. And if she paid that. So when they got a divorce, she got all this money, and then he still had to sign off a part of the house to her, which he had fucking before he got with them. So he probably feels like he got the short end of the stick anyway. But I would say this, just like Dr. Damon said, if both of y'all are so traumatized, I mean, y'all can blame the shit on me all you want to, but actually, end of the day, these two grown in the fucking visuals, okay? Why would you come back to a show When you know your wife, do you really feel like your wife and Sweet Tea were never going to interact?
What's up, good boy?
Did you not? Well, at any rate, I don't know what's going on anyway. But he did not want Sweet Tea. Now he don't have no problem with her arguing with me because I think he know I ain't gonna really go there. Well, I have, but you know what I'm saying. But he don't want to argue with Quad because Quad's going to run the minute. So Sweet Tea, if you got all this mouth for everybody else, why do you let this man talk to you like he your daddy and you just take it? To me, it's not. It's making me feel like I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like. And I don't dislike Sweet Tea. I think she's a sweet girl. I really do. I just think that just like Contessa, these bitches got all this mouth for everything else, but then they ninjas do them wrong and they ain't got nothing for that. That's how I feel. But anyway, moving on, because I don't want to talk about them long. Anybody else we could talk about? But Quad was drunk boots. Quad did not stop the shit. I want to say Toya started about the baby shower. I want to say it was 3 years. So everybody broke up.
So that's what we have. That's some. I didn't want to play. Of course, I wasn't gonna play the whole video, but that's some of what Dr. Heavenly had to say about what happened. Were they in West Keys? Were they Miami? Somewhere in Florida, child. I think it was West. I think it was West Keys. But that's what some of what Heavenly had to say. Florida Keys. Come on. Key West, girl, somewhere. I don't know, girl. Key West. There we go. It is what it is. You know, I'm Team Quad on this one. I'm 1,000,000% Team Quad on this one. And that's just what it is. I'm Team Quad. Dr. G never should have came back to that show. He came back to that show to antagonize Quad. I'm going to go ahead and call it for what it is. There was no reason for Dr. G to say that he does not want to be around any negativity. Dr. G is not even an employee of NBC Universal. I think he signs a consent form, but he's not on the payroll. From what I understand, the men on Married to Medicine do not get paid. It's the wives. So if Dr. G is not even getting a payday, then what would be the reason for him to come to the show? You came back to that show with your new wife to rub it in Quad's face. And now the tables have turned, season 11. Quad has a new man, and you are not banking on Quad having a man. So when people say that Quad is the antagonizer, no, she's actually not. It's actually Dr. G. Dr. G had no business coming back to that show. At all. At all. And we're going to see how now the ladies from Dr. Jackie saying, I wouldn't want Curtis to come back. I think Dr. Heavenly's going to say the same thing. They all had a part. This is the thing. They all had a part in getting Sweet Tea on the show. Now, they didn't hire Sweet Tea, but I'm sure that their word carries some weight. So I think that when Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, all the girls rallied behind Sweet Tea and went to the powers, the people who do the hiring and firing, and said, hey, we want this lady on the show. Clearly, their word carries some weight because Sweet Tea is on the show for the second season. But it still does not take away from the fact that Sweet Tea didn't and Dr. G didn't have to come on the show. Be good. She good. We good. Adore you, cousin. Thank you, Barb Meets World. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. Dr. G is a doctor, but he's not the talent. Sweet Tea is the talent. Sweet Tea is the employee. Dr. G is just needed so that Sweet Tea can say that she's married to medicine. But Sweet Tea is the one who's getting a paycheck. Dr. G's not getting a paycheck. That's why when he was married to Quad, he said that he doesn't even know how much Quad got paid from the show and that Quad kept all of her checks. Because he doesn't get paid. The men don't get paid. There was no reason for that man to come back to that show. And in real life, I would want to know what would Dr. Jackie have to say if Quad went and got the side bitch who Curtis cheated on her with. Since we bringing exes and shit onto the show, then let's bring all the exes onto the motherfucking show. If we're gonna go down the road of bringing exes and side chicks and side bitches to the show, then let's swing in everybody. Let everybody have a turn on the swing. Since y'all want to bring in my ex-husband, who y'all knew that I was not on good terms with, because y'all want to make sure the show is a success, then let's bring in everybody's ex. Now everybody want to shut up and be quiet. It was okay for y'all to do it to me. Why I can't do it to y'all? You see what I'm saying? It don't matter. T is his wife, but that situation with Quad and Dr. G was a violent marriage. And that's just what it is. It was a violent marriage, and that marriage did not end on a high note. And from the last time, please, Sweet Tea, hurry up and give Dr. G his grandbaby lost. Shout out to Andrew Gabor. Please, Sweet Tea, hurry up and give Dr. G his grandbaby Lunsford, okay? Hey, baby. But yeah, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Right. It's not even necessarily about Sweet Tea. It's about the simple fact that they literally brought back Quad's ex-husband. Violent, what proof you have he was violent? You don't watch the show, Kimberly. Kimberly, you don't watch the show. You can't watch the show because if you did, Kimberly, then you would know that at the reunion a few seasons ago, when they had a sit down with Andy in the back, Quad said that he pulled her by her hair, and he said that Quad pulled out a knife. This was said on the show. It was said. Quad said that Dr. G pulled her by her hair, and he said that Quad pulled out a knife. The cops were called and everything. This was all said on the show. And then when they went back out in the front, Mariah and Toya tried to act as if they had not just had the conversation, and Andy had to check them and say, basically, what the fuck are y'all talking about? They just admitted to being violent in the back. Toya and Mariah tried to act as if that conversation that they had just had did not happen. And Andy had to check them and say, what are y'all talking about? We just had the conversation in the back. That's what happened. That's what happened. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what happened on the show. And she said, I pulled the knife out after you pulled me by my hair. That's what happened. And he didn't like, that's the thing. Could you imagine Dr. G screaming at the baby, you be good, you be good. Thank you, Rashida. But yeah, I just think that I just think it's messed up. I do. Like I said, girl, even we don't even have to go down the road of who you think started the fight between Dr. G and Quad. The fact of the matter is it was a violent marriage. Did they have their good moments in their marriage? I'm sure they did. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it has some violent moments in their marriage. And nobody should have to be put in front of someone who pulled them by their hair. The fact of the matter is, what's up, Doctor? What's up? Make it make sense, Dr. G burning rubber in the Mini Cooper used to say. Okay. The fact of the matter is, if any man had put his hands on any woman, and then that man was brought back to be put in front of that woman's face, we would be outraged. And that's just what it is. Qua said she had not seen Dr. G since they got a divorce, I believe. And that's been how many times? That's been how many years ago? So the first time Dr. G wants to interact or be on the show with Quad when he does not even have to be on the show. It's absolutely weird to me. I don't understand his motive behind coming back to the show. Again, you're not an employee. You say you don't want to be around any negativity, but yet you come back to the show that your ex-wife, who you said pulled a knife out on you, is still on. That does not make sense. And being that it's Sweet T's first season, Sweet T ain't making a hell of a lot of money. Sweet T ain't making what Dr. Jackie, Heavenly, and Simone make. Sweet T is at the very, very bottom of the totem pole. Phaedra might be making what Dr. Jackie, Simone, and Heavenly makes, but Sweet T ain't making what those other girls make. The man admitted to DV so bad that Qua got a knife to defend herself. I'll never forget Dr. Simone and Mariah saying he didn't do it after he just admitted to it. I think it was Dr. Simone too. That's why Quad don't F with them. Thank you, Carrie. Cause that's why people be trying to act like people be want to go back to that whole sister circle stuff when it's way deeper than Quad just not fucking with Dr. Simone. They pretty much took that nigga's back after that whole incident. Girl, that's literally what it was. But yeah, child. And Simone was friends with Dr. G afterwards. Girl, like, I don't like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all definition of sisterhood be so like warped to me. Let me tell you something. I have never been friends with my friends' exes after they told me the nigga put his, I don't give a damn if she did start it. I have never been friends with any of my friends' exes if they told me they got into a fight and then turned around and screamed that it's a sisterhood. Do y'all know how insane that sounds? I'm your sister, and I want us to be a sisterhood, but I'm still going to be friends with the person who you said pulls you by your hair. Come on, like that don't even make no fucking sense. If I was friends with the person who abused you or put their hands on you, would you really consider me a friend? Would you really consider me a friend if I remain friends with the person who you said put his hands on you and I'm still saying, well, that's my friend? Well, you can't be my friend, and that's okay. But you can't be my friend. You can't be my friend and a nigga friend who put his hands on me. Like, that's I'm like, I think I'm like, girl, what world do some people live in? Because that's not even real world shit. But I don't even think the beef, and she said this, I don't even think Quad's beef is with Sweet Tea. Because Sweet Tea ain't really got nothing to do with it. Rodney will cut you if you say one bad word about Quad. Trust me, I got the scars to prove it. All I said was Mariah. All I said was Mariah said Quad was a hood rap from Tennessee. Thank you, make it make sense. I call out Quad all the time. Whenever I feel like it's necessary. Quad, Toya, Jackie, Heavenly, Simone make the same amount, 2 million plus. Sweet Tea makes $2,500 per episode. Thank you, Jenna White. Now, I never heard about the 2 million, but I did hear that Heavenly said that Sweet Tea made $2,000 per episode. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I have heard people say that Dr. Heavenly said that Sweet Tea makes $2,000 per episode. That sounds about right. In real life, as much as people don't want to believe it, I have heard the people say that when they first start, even on Bravo, that they don't necessarily make a lot of money their first season. I think Monique, her first season of Housewives, I think Monique Samuels made $1,500. I think she said something like that. I don't think the girls make a lot of money even on Bravo their first season. And then remember, Nene said they didn't really start making money till their 5th season. I'll say this much. I remember Dr. Heavenly saying probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember this Dr. Heavenly said this out of her own mouth. Dr. Heavenly said about 4 or 5 years ago that some of the girls on Married to Medicine were making $80,000 per episode. That's what she said. And I remember her saying that on her YouTube channel. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't think she would have a reason to lie. But I remember her saying that, and this was some years ago on her YouTube, that some of the ladies were making $80,000 per episode. Lipton just ain't sitting right with me. Her being mad at Jackie bringing Heavily to talk about reproductive health was the ultimate cringe for me, baby. Thank you, K baby. I don't have no issues with I don't have no issues with Sweet Tea. I think that, and I mean this with all, like, I'm just gonna say, I think that Sweet Tea is green. Oh, something going on with my internet. Is it my internet? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. I think that it was a whole lot of naive for Sweet Tea to really think that she was going to come into an established friend group, however fractured it may be, an established friend group of 10 years, 10 plus years, and think that I don't know what Sweet Tea was thinking. I don't. I would never go into an established friend group thinking that I would have the same like it was an even playing field. I don't trust none of you. Because girl, y'all friends and I don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think it's weird. I think I really thought it was weird that Sweet Tea came in with this. Yes. I think it's weird that Dr. G says that he doesn't want to be around negativity, but he comes back to the show. I just think it's weird. How can you? I just think it's weird. I do. I just don't get it. Because if I really didn't want to, what's going on? Is it my internet? Girl, it might be time for me to get up off of here. Girl, what's going on? Girl, something is going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm about to go. Because I'm about to get upset. But yeah, I like Sweet Tea. I just don't think she's a good fit for the show. I don't. Oh, can I say something about Housewives really quickly? I'm going to do a video about Housewives. And okay, so y'all know, can I just say something real quick? Can I say something? Okay. So y'all know the promo shot for Atlanta was released, what, a week or two ago? Me personally, I thought the promo shoot was fab. I do. I think the ladies looked magnificent. It was really one of my favorite promo shoots out of all the Housewives. It really was. However, I also think that multiple things can be true at the same time. I loved it. I thought the girls looked fab, but I can also understand why some people think that it is a VH1 type of tea. And I'm going to give you some examples in a video that I'm going to probably do tomorrow. But when you think about the promo shots that we have underneath the Housewives umbrella, season 16 promo shot for Atlanta does not fit. And I think that some people out there are not being honest about what that picture looked like in comparison to what we normally see underneath the Housewives umbrella promo photo shoot. I want y'all to really think about, remember the photo that we had with the all black with Atlanta with Eva, Candy, Portia? That was probably the best promo shot of all time. Remember the promo shot, the promo shoot we had with Potomac with the red on? Sickening. Remember the promo shoot we had with Potomac with the, Potomac usually gonna do a sickening photo shoot. Remember when you really think about the promo shoots, it did not fit with the Housewives. It did look like a Basketball Wives. It did look like Wags to Riches. It did look like the girlfriends of athletes. It did look like, you know what I'm saying? So when you look at, I'm just saying, I wish I was on my laptop. When you look at, let me just show y'all. Let me try to. I shouldn't even start talking about this. Like, y'all don't want to accept the truth, but that's just what it is. It did not fit in the Housewives world. It just didn't. So when you have people, hold up. No, I don't have it. Oh, I didn't put it on here. Let me see. Look at this. Look at this. This is a housewife. This is a housewife promo shoot, okay? This is a housewife promo shoot. Are y'all looking at this? These are the promo shoots that we're used to seeing. This is a housewife promo shoot. Do y'all see this? I'm gonna make a video about this so y'all can see the pictures. This is what I hated this picture. This is what we're used to seeing. 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 So when you have this is what we're used to seeing. Hello? So when we see this picture, hold up. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? Like I actually thought the promo shoot was very, very, I love the promo shoot. I really did. I thought it was sickening. When you see this, it does not fall in line. We have to be honest. When you see this, it does not fall in line with the other promo shoots that we're used to seeing from the Housewives. So I think that when the girls and boys saw this as a promo shoot, they were like, hold up, what's going on? It has nothing to do with the girls being anti-black. It has nothing to do with people trying to tear down black women on Atlanta. The fact of the matter is it does not fit with what we are accustomed to seeing when it comes to the Real Housewives of whatever city. And y'all saw that with what I just saw y'all. I mean, show y'all. This does give basketball wife tea. This does give VH1. It does give Girlfriends of. It does give Wags of Atlanta. It does give Basketball Wives of Atlanta. Girl, it just does. It has nothing to do with them being black. The photo is very urban. The other photos that also had black women were sickening photos. I think that y'all gonna have to just call them. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, I can look at both. I can see it from both sides. I love the photo. I love this photo. I really do. I love this photo. But I also know that that is not the same thing. Hold up. Hold up. Girl, where's the picture? But I also know that that's not the same thing as this, baby. Y'all better get into it. You see what I'm saying? That ain't the same thing as this, baby. The girls came to work that day. That's not the same thing. Look at this. The girls sickening. The girls came to work that day. You see what I'm saying? The girls came to work that day. You see what I'm saying? Girl, look at this. Baby, the girls came to work that day. You see what I'm saying? The girls were working. Girl, this right here. Hold up. Hold up. I just had it. This right here, the girls are sickening. Don't get it twisted, but it does not give you housewife. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It does not give you housewife. But I'm gonna make another video so you can see the pictures clear of what I'm talking about. Because it's too many people online not being honest about what they just saw. I don't mind them trying to do this reboot, whatever, but that doesn't mean that you also have to take it into this. Baby, Portia was sick. You know, I don't give Portia too much, but the one thing about Miss Portia, she gonna turn out a photo shoot. That's one thing I will give her. Film waste of the Tonys, baby. It's giving baddies. It's giving baddies Atlanta. It's giving baddies ATL. I don't know why I don't want to be true. It's giving strippers by name, okay? Okay. Okay, strippers by day, nurses by night, baby. Baby. I'm just saying, y'all. Look at Shamia. God, baby, look at Shamia. This is the promo shoot. Look at Shamia. Oh, God, no, Shamia. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puffs. I like Shamia. Look at Shamia. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that that's a certain. I'm done. That's what I'm saying. Y'all like to be honest. Y'all like to be honest. That's what I'm talking about. It's a little ghetto. It's a little ghetto. Y'all don't like. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't like to be honest. I'm not gonna talk until y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? If y'all are not willing to be honest, then we can't even have the conversation. Girl, we can't even have the conversation because y'all are not willing to be honest about what we are seeing. I think that you can be honest and say the girls look good as fuck. The girls look sickening. And then look at Cynthia. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to say Cynthia look a mess. I didn't want to say this the other day because I really didn't want to go too. See, I really be trying to hold back. I didn't want to say it, but Cynthia looked like the old lady trying to be young. I don't know how Cynthia is going to fit in with this group. I don't. Look at Shamia. Y'all, look at Shamia. Y'all really gonna convince me that that is a housewife promo shoot. I don't think Shamia looks bad. I think Shamia looks great. I just don't think that it fits a housewife promo shoot. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? It's given 1993. We're gonna have to talk about it because I'm not. We're gonna have to talk about it tomorrow. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be funny and disrespect the girlies, because we gotta call it for what it is, y'all. We gotta just call stuff for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Listen, we might go live tomorrow. If some stuff happen, you know what? I want to try to go live tomorrow. If I can learn how to work. I was trying, I really want to start going live on my laptop. Y'all know, I think I did one. Girl, I did one interview on my laptop. Now I'm ready to now I'm ready to start going live on my laptop. I need a studio and all types of shit. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure it out because I was having a hard time. I don't I try to figure out stuff by myself. And y'all know I'm not the most savvy when it comes to like technology at all. Okay, so I just never just clicking buttons. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll be over here, bitch. Hold up, bitch. I'll be over here like this, bitch. I'll be over here like this. Man, that's not even right. I'll try back again tomorrow. Then I'll come back. Then I'll be like, what if I want to do it this way? Okay. It'd be a lot going on over here. Okay. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I need to run to the store and pick up a few items before they close. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.